Hello and welcome to another episode of Spirit Seeking with Pratik on Sound Health Solution. We have been speaking and discussing about the third eye chakra, which is the Agya chakra. This chakra is one of the most popular chakras. People always speak about opening the third eye chakra and this and that. But before we move on topics of how to activate and materialize and balance these chakras, we would like to say that do not forget to balance your other chakras accordingly, because if you only focus on the third eye, you have a possibility of going astray. You have a possibility of being power hungry. Yes, this gives you power, this gives you siddhis. This chakra can even give you with powers you've never dreamt of. But at the same time, in order to balance your being, in order to balance your spirit, you need to make sure that all of the other chakras in your body are being given proper attention to. You don't want yourself being disbalanced in your life just because you're very power hungry, do you? Anyways, we were speaking about the third eye chakra. In this episode, let's speak about some of the symptoms that might symbolize the blockage of this chakra, that might symbolize that this chakra is not fully active, or might be overactive, or is not balanced, or is not strong, or is not concentrated. So what happens? What are the symptoms of this third eye chakra being weak? The first is that you feel stuck. Yes, you are doing your daily chores, you are doing whatever is required to get to your goal, but you have this deep intuition, that you have this deep gut feeling that you're stuck. Something is not right. This means that your third eye chakra might be blocked and you might need to unlock it or reopen it or balance it or activate it. The second is when this chakra dysfunctions, all of the other chakras are affected directly or indirectly. If you find yourself having a lot of visual imagery in your mind that you have no control of, you sometimes have visual imagery of something that you might want to do in the future, and it runs wild and it takes you to another place when you start fearing the incidents that might happen in your life. Or say you have fantasies, non-sexual or sexual, and you can't get rid of them and you can't stop them. It means that your third eye chakra is going wild. You might have tried to open it, but you do not know how to balance it. Another problem that one might face with the disbalance or dysfunction of this chakra is that you might actually not be able to set a dream, set an objective, set a goal for your life. Just like the throat chakra, you might be very skilled, but if you do not have a direction, you can't really take that skill forward, or you can't really materialize goods that come from the skill. If this happens, it might not just be your throat chakra, but also your third eye chakra. You need to have control and proper respect for this chakra in order to visualize your goals, your purpose in life, in order to realize what you are here for. Disbalance of this chakra also makes you very skeptic. Although there are a lot of people who believe in the spirit, we can find an equal number of people who do not believe in anything spiritual. And that is okay. That is their own opinion, and they can live their life with their own thoughts, their own values. But it is always nice to keep an open mind to new things. If we rely only on our five senses, we might be limited to our five senses. There are fishes in the world whose only sense organ in the world to render the world, to process the world, to understand the world is the tongue. And they cannot see or hear anything. They are limited to that. We humans, say mammals and reptiles and birds, animals, we have greater senses. But again, we are only limited to our five senses. And there are things For now, let's just say there might be things that are beyond our senses, and if we have a possibility to dwell in them, if we have a possibility to understand them, to recognize them, acknowledge them, why not give it a shot? Most of the people who are skeptic about the spirit, about spiritual practices, or say faith healing, are usually blocked in their third eye chakra. They are more directed, more concentrated towards their lower chakra, which is good, which makes them a perfect being for the physical world. But their spiritual journey has come to a halt. So you might try to keep your mind open and keep your chakras open in order to experience new things in life, new visions in life, new ideas in life. People with a problem in the third eye chakra also tend to be very stubborn, which means that their third eye chakra might actually be very strong, but they've not really activated it or acknowledged it, and hence are unable to see the higher picture. Once you start developing a taste for the third eye chakra, you start seeing everything from an eagle eye point of view. You tend to keep yourself in other people's shoes, and you tend to keep yourself a witness from whatever is happening in your life instead of being indulged completely on it. You are more able to separate your ego from your spirit, and you're more able to deal with worldly and outwardly matters easily and more clearly. Similarly, if you have a blocked third eye chakra, Agya chakra, you fail to be a determined human being. You fail to make proper objectives and goals for your life in order to work towards it. Yes, the work might be done by the lower chakras, but setting the goal, that's the function of the third eye chakra. And if you have it blocked, you might make a specific goal for yourself, but 3 days later you might find yourself swaying away from the goal and not being able to complete it. Similarly, if you have this chakra blocked, there's a lack of clarity in your spirit, in your being, in your mind. These were some emotional and spiritual shortcomings if you have a disbalanced third eye chakra, but it can also cause you physical pain. A lot of instances of migraine or sinuses or any kind of headaches are usually related to the third eye chakra. If you have a poor vision, then understand that it's time to not only work on your lenses and your glasses, but also to work on your third eye chakras. Some people sometimes might start getting seizures. If people have sciatica problems, which is your nerves being pushed by your muscles, that also might be due to a poorly formed or inactive or underactive third eye chakra. These were some of the symptoms of an unbalanced third eye chakra. In the next video, we'll speak about some of the ways in which we can heal the third eye chakra and bring yourself to a greater sense of seeing, greater sense of vision, greater sense of clarity. If you like this video, do not forget to press the like button. And if we have missed anything, do not forget to comment down below. And if you like the video, you could also say that in the comments. And if you like whatever is happening in Sound Health Solution, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll come up with more videos like this. Until next time.